What's going on, guys? Told y'all I would get you a new video on this particular pattern when I did the video on the uniform itself. Been a little bit of a delay due to weather issues and that sort of thing, but here we are nonetheless. Now, as usual, it's the middle of summer, it's 8,000 degrees, and every vampire known to man is doing what they do right now. So every once in a while, they like to fly into your mouth and other things. So you got to get rid of the extra protein. This particular pattern that you see I've got on is on the 0241 Tactical Field Strip Apparel. This is the MARPAT Tiger Stripe. Little rough history on this. This is something that the Marine Corps actually evaluated at some point. They ended up going with the digital MARPAT that we know now, the woodland and the arid that they have. But this was something, when they were looking at that, they also looked at, obviously ended up not going with. Obviously it's a tiger stripe pattern. It's a little more open than like what your typical Vietnam tiger stripe is. So it's not quite as busy, but it incorporates most of the colors from the MARPAT woodland colorway, as well as almost what M81 woodland has. You've got four main colors in there. Going to do a little camo test on this for you today. We'll try it out here in the middle of summer in the deep south woods, kind of see what it looks like, how it works. I can already tell you I'm a fan of it. It might not be 100% solution, but nothing ever is going to be 100% solution until we get actual predator cloaking technology. That's not here yet, so we got to make do with what we can get. Just in case you were wondering, 0241 Tactical does have chest rigs available in this pattern as well, and at some point I will have chest rigs available hopefully as well. It looks like I should be able to get some material at some point, so once I'm caught up on all my backlog of orders, I should be able to start taking new stuff, and this is one that I plan to try to include as long as I can get material. So again, this is the MARPAT Tiger Stripe. Imagine a lot of you probably haven't ever seen this one because it never really got a lot of exposure. A lot of people didn't really know about it. So let's go get out here in the bushes and we'll take a look and kind of see what it looks like. So stand by. So as you can see, plain old OD green pants actually work really well with just a top. So you can get away with a half and half scenario if that's the route that you need to go. Additionally, solid OD green, or in this case Ranger green gear, actually works really well with it too. So even if you don't have pattern matched gear, simple Ranger green works really good with the pattern. Still very effective. remember when I told you guys before, you got to get out here and practice and train and do things regardless of the weather? Yeah, we're still the 7th circle of hell right now, which is why I'm losing fluid at a rapid rate. So y'all pardon me if I replenish for a moment. MARPAT Tiger Stripe. I think it's a good pattern for multiple reasons. It works pretty good in open sunny areas. Works really good in darker shadowy areas. It's enough that it's a pretty good overall solution. Is it 100% everywhere? No. But like I said, no pattern is. Some of you may be wondering. I'm not trying to be quiet when I do these videos. It's been a long time since I did one of these. It's something that always comes up by the people who've never done anything other than watch movies and play video games or walk on manicured trails. The kind of camera I've got and out in the real world, it's noisy. It's just life. You're not walking through any of this out here quietly. Nobody is. Ways to mitigate that, but that's not what the video is about. The video is about the pattern. So I don't care how much noise I make. Additionally, I know some of you are probably going to say something about the lighter colored area of the rolled up sleeve. Well, that's a reality, okay? That's real world. If I was out here doing this for real, God forbid, I'm going to have them rolled up a little bit. Yes, does it give you a bigger light spot that doesn't necessarily match the pattern? Of course. But the trade-off is it gives me a little bit of extra ventilation under here and allows me to move a little bit of heat out. It's a trade-off. The trade-off of helping to mitigate heat exhaustion outweighs what little bit this lighter area is going to add. It's not a big giveaway. It's not like it's bright yellow or orange or red or blue or something like that. It's still fairly neutral in the grand scheme of things. So just trying to cut all that off before the keyboard commandos lose their minds and go nuts. Again, right now this pattern is pretty much, to my knowledge, only available from 241 Tactical. Again, I know he's got chest rigs. I know he's got some other gear coming. I believe some backpacks and stuff. If you're already running Ranger Green gear or OD Green gear, either one, as you can see, it works really well with this. Don't feel like you've absolutely got to have pattern matched gear. Is it nice? Yes, of course. Is it an absolute must? Oh my God, you're going to die if you don't have it? No, not by any stretch of the imagination, and don't believe anybody that tells you otherwise. So, good pattern. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention, I just remembered. The sweat running in my eyes burns, and the bug repellent that sweat carries into your eyes on top of the sweat itself burns even doubly. Affects your cognitive functions. Another good thing that I really like about this pattern is one of the same reasons that I like solid OD Green, Ranger Green, and M81 Woodland, and a couple others. It's not a military issue pattern. So there are reasons why at some point that might be important. If you know, you know. If you don't, this isn't the video to try to explain that in. But there are reasons why you might want a pattern that's not an actual military issue pattern. That's all I'm going to say for now. I like it, guys. You're going to be seeing more of this from me for sure. I think it complements my beloved M81 quite well. I have always been a big fan of Tiger Stripe in general. Asian Tiger Stripe is just too dark for most of the continental United States. Even our thick woods down here in the south, in the swamps, we just don't have the triple canopy overhead jungle environment that Asian Tiger Stripe really works best in. I had really high hopes when the all-terrain Tiger Stripe come out, but it unfortunately kind of faded away and not enough places got behind it, that was another really good option for much of North America. But nothing we can do about it. This is now an option, and I think it's a good option. I think it fixes some of the problems with Asian Tiger Stripe being too dark, and it gives you options. Like I said before, if you're using gear, you can use solid Ranger Green, OD Green gear, which is easy to get. It's not something that's going away. And as I showed you earlier, a simple pair of OD Green pants and a top gives you a really good, I don't know, 75, 80% solution. It's an option, right? And it's a good option. So anyway, MARPAT Tiger Stripe. I'll put a link to 0241 Tactical's website in the description box. Y'all go check it out. No, I don't get paid for making this video. No, I don't get paid for saying I like it. No, I don't get paid for anything. I'm showing it to you for the same reason I show you pretty much everything else, because I like it and I use it. I appreciate 0241 Tactical working with me to get this to me so I could show it to you. But other than that, I get nothing. Get out there and use whatever you got, guys. If you don't use it and practice and train with it, it's worthless. Take care. I will see you later.